So I'm going to ask you some questions about our production that we're going to make. So, first of all, where's the story originated from?
The stories originated some from imagination and some from actual true-based events which happened.
Okay, so who are you going to base your character on? Is there someone in particular, because you're doing it on some true events?
The character is slightly based on myself because of them true events, and some of it is made, like, the character is by, like, what I thought of and what the group thought of to add.
Okay, so we need to get an insight into the character. So if you'd like to talk a bit about the character and how you've created her, like making the character Paisley. So, no, we called her Paisley. We can change it if we need to, but at the moment I'd like you to discuss how you got the character Paisley and why you're going with her to base the whole thing off.
Well, Paisley, I would say she's sociable, but she's also got that quiet side to her. She wouldn't call herself an extrovert or an introvert. She would sort of call her someone in the middle. She keeps things quiet among herself, but if she feels like things are getting too down or heavy on her, she will talk to someone just so that she can get things off her chest, so she doesn't get overwhelmed by everything. So the way we came up with Paisley was we wanted to create something which would spread awareness of something which is being brought into the public eye more and more in these modern times, especially by the royal family with the Heads Together campaign. And we wanted to create something which would sort of shine a light on it as well, because we feel like it's sort of given the subject's got a taboo against it, when it's all right to be spoken about and presented in this way. So yeah, we thought if we create a character and we use some true life experience and stories, we might be able to get a bit more of a realistic point of view, a more realistic point of view as such, and that's really how we came up with Paisley. We discussed what sort of one is she gonna have and how she will deal with it. So we've chosen anxiety because it's one of the more ones that we feel like when we went to do our research was more common in young people as such. So we decided to create a young person around 16, 17, but the age range is like for everyone basically, and and we sort of we wanted to present her in this way, how it's not just it can be portrayed in many different aspects. So it can be from the most outgoing person, from the most shy person, or someone in between. So we wanted to make sure it's like saying it is normal, it's not abnormal, but if there is help out there, and you're not alone, because there's many people that have it. So yeah.
So we're also going to do an alternative half to Paisley, one who doesn't get as much help as Paisley. So we're going to show that by making fast cuts in the editing, like at the school gate where she's going to start her first day at college. Like the alternative half continues walking, but then a fast cut to Paisley back at the gate walking in. So we can have Paisley entering and starting a new adventure, but her alternative half going down a darker route and maybe not ending in the best way possible. So basically Paisley is going to be the main character. There's going to be a few other people who will be her group of friends, and she will be narrating the story like it's been a later date, reflecting on what's gone on over the last year or so. So I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like for like the true offence of it, we are taking parts of my story. So as my story would commence, it would be, so with my offence, these first came to my attention when I started secondary school, and it would just affect me in like massive social things and just the smallest things. And I feel like if I share my story, but not to extents when it's all about me, I feel like it can sort of shed a light and open a door for other people to come forward, like to say.
It can also help you as well. It can help you to get your story out and like let people know what's been going on with you. So in a way, it's not just helping others, it's helping you. So
we also feel like it's going to help people who have friends with coming from like different types, to actually understand how sometimes they just need someone to go, just to talk to, just to listen, and not having someone going all the time, are you okay, are you okay? 'Cause sometimes that's not the best option to say, because it just doesn't make the person feel better. It just feels like it's like a mask where they really need to talk about it. So we feel like it's just going to give everyone a bit more education and knowledge on this thing, and maybe help people. Yeah.
Also want to say, like, we also want to say to the people who watch that it's okay to need help. You don't need to worry about, like, you don't need to worry about what people think, like, oh, she could be over-exaggerating or needing attention, but
And expanding on that, with my experience, I've only just been able to start talking about my experiences since starting this project. I would always keep quiet about how I was feeling and everything that was going on. I never really spoke to anyone, and I feel like through this project I've started to sort of open up a bit more about it, and I feel like if I can do it, anyone can. So yeah.
Now, so we'll
End of experimentation 2.